Welcome to the Handyman System Podcast, your ultimate guide to building and running a successful handyman business. If you are an aspiring or working handyman or contractor and you're looking to learn business pricing, marketing, or automation strategies, you have come to the right place. So join us as we dive into the actual tips and proven strategies to help you nail down your business goals and renovate your path to success. Your hosts are myself, Becca Ellison. I am the CEO of the Handyman System, a marketing agency that helps handyman businesses thrive, and I am often joined by Caleb Ingram, the CEO of North Seattle Handyman. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Handyman System Podcast. I'm Becca, and as you know, we focus here a lot on the business side of running a successful handyman or home service business, from marketing tactics to attracting your dream clients. But today we're going to introduce something a little bit different. Caleb from North Seattle Handyman is stepping up to share his unique perspective on what it takes to actually build and grow a thriving handyman business day in and day out. I'm thrilled to have him take the mic solo and bring you the insights only a business owner in the trenches can provide. So without further ado, let's dive into Caleb's solo episode.
Hi, I am Caleb Ingram. I co-own North Seattle Handyman and help out as much as I can here at the Handyman System. When anyone starts thinking about and researching what it takes to start a business, there will be plenty of books and podcasts about numbers, technology, strategy, and general business tactics. These are all important things. They deserve to be studied. We cannot run our business without them. But we would be fools to forget that to be a tradesman is to spend many hours alone with our tools, our materials, and our thoughts, trying to build something. I have spent the better part of 25 years learning how to build things, and the last 8 learning how to build a business. I hope that by sharing whatever insights I have gleaned from this process, I can help anyone listening to get to where I am a little faster than it took me. Thanks for listening. Getting started, the bad part. Starting any business is scary. I don't care if you have an MBA at Harvard or have been second in command for another company for years. If you aren't a little scared of starting a business, you should be. No matter how much experience you have in your trade, the weight of ultimate responsibility is heavy. You are the top of the chain of the command, and here's the kicker. You can actually do a job for someone and lose money. I don't mean make less money. If you're not careful, you can take a loss. But it can also be one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever take on. You can make really good money. You can build it the way you want it. It can give you significant autonomy. You can choose what type of work you will do, and you can be of service to your community. I love owning my own business. It challenges me every day to become a better craftsman, a better communicator, a better businessman. It challenges me every day to become a better person. When I first started my business, I was just trying to survive. Now I am learning how to thrive. If you are considering starting your own trades business, be it handyman, carpenter, or general contractor, this podcast is meant to give you a realistic view of the challenges and the benefits of going on this journey. Generally speaking, I am an optimist. This is meant to be an optimistic view of the landscape, but that doesn't mean that this life is right for everyone. There are parts of entrepreneurship that some people find to be too challenging, and I intend to discuss these parts here. There are 4 primary reasons and 4 secondary reasons why I think tradespeople fail in entrepreneurship. Number 1, an inability to deal with uncertainty. The only guarantee in running a business is that every day is going to be different. You'll be on a constant seesaw of either thinking you don't have enough work to keep you or your team busy, or you will sell yourself into having more work than you feel like you have time to accomplish. Your limits will be tested. There will be things that you suck at and that you will have to improve. Your schedule will constantly be changing, and you will have to keep track of all of those changes. You will feel like you have more money than you actually have at times, and at times you will feel like the rug has been removed from under your feet financially. This will all make you feel anxiety of some sort, but this is the job. There's a lot of upside to this, but some people really struggle with not knowing if they will have the work for the next month. Number 2 is an unwillingness to enter the 21st century. Look, I'm a carpenter too. Before I started my business, my exposure to working with computers amounted to my use of online banking and Facebook. Now I use them every day to make my business operate in a modern world. We live in a society that uses computers to do everything, whether you do it or not. They use them to find contractors, to rate contractors, and to pay contractors. You will need to be able to create estimates, invoices, work orders, and maintain a schedule using computers. You will need to have a professional website. You will need to communicate by email, etc., etc. If you think you will do it like your dad did with a paper and pen, you will have a very hard time getting enough work at a fair market price to pay your bills and make money. You will look like someone who is outdated and incompetent. For most of your life, you've been an employee, so it makes sense that you'll have an employee's mindset. If there's one thing that set me off on the right path when I started my business, it is this. One of my best friends owned his own wildlife control company. He told me that he charged $150 per hour. Up until this, I had thought I might be able to get away with $60 or $65 per hour, but after this conversation, I said, screw it. I'll charge $100 per hour. I committed to changing this rate for 6 months and would reduce it if it didn't work out. Now we keep 5 handymen busy for 40 hours per week at a rate of $130 per hour. Professional people charge professional rates for their services. You might be thinking that you will lose customers by doing this, and you are right. You will lose customers that you don't want in the first place. You need to believe in your value and price yourself accordingly, or you will be constantly up against a financial wall that will deflate you and leave you broke. Number 4 is an inability to deal with failure. Here's the deal. You're going to fail. Often. Your ideas won't work. Your expectations will be wrong. People will occasionally not pay you. The people who stick around see failure as a means of learning, of testing themselves. They seek failure. Don't get me wrong. The feeling of failure still sucks to these people. They are still disappointed. They just pick themselves back up and try again, a little wiser and with just as much enthusiasm. These are the 4 primary reasons why new handymans fail, but there are 4 secondary reasons as well. We'll go through them here. Number 1, being too loose with money. It is rare that a new businessman is too loose with money, but it happens. I feel like this one is obvious. The place that this is most common, though, is in estimation. They guesstimate, and then they don't pay attention to actual costs. They are constantly stuck sending more money out the back door than they are bringing it into the front door. This is easier to do than you think if you do bigger jobs, especially if you take prepayment up front. You will end up in a cycle of paying to finish your last job with your next job's money. Number 2, the other side of this is being too tight with money. A business requires money to survive. You need to feed it money before you pay yourself. You need to invest in it. You need to nurture it. If you do, it will pay you back tenfold, but not until it has matured a bit. If you are unwilling to take less money for yourself in the beginning so that your business can thrive, your business will suffer. It requires systems, tools, equipment, technology, accounting, materials, etc. These all require money, and if you starve your business of these things, it will die. Number 3, being closed-minded or thinking your way is the only way. Business has been being done in America for hundreds of years. All of the problems have already been solved. Use this. Books have been written about it. Hell, you're listening to a podcast about it now. A good entrepreneur is a learner. They may have an opinion of how something should be done, but they are willing to test that idea, succeed or fail, and learn. Number 4 is creating an adversarial relationship with your customers. It is easy when you are transacting business with regularity to become a transactional person, to always think of the money first. This can work for a short period of time, but over the long haul, it will kill your business. The problem is trust. People are going to be nervous about giving you money. You have to earn their trust quickly. This should be done by caring about more than money, by caring about your reputation and doing the right thing. People talk, and word of mouth and online reviews are a currency that you need to trade in so that you can make money over the long term. Sometimes it means taking a small loss financially in order to maintain a relationship. Eventually, a customer is going to screw you over. If you let that poison your next customer experience, You will slowly lose trust in everyone and find yourself being flushed down the toilet of transactional and adversarial thinking. Entrepreneurship is about growing a business by growing yourself. You have to be open to being wrong about things and remain optimistic. Pessimism in entrepreneurship can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Believe in yourself and your ability to change, and you will be successful.
Wow, what a valuable perspective from Caleb. He gave some really good hard truths about what it takes to run a business, not just a handyman business. Those tips will go for any kind of business. But we hope that you found his insights helpful from embracing uncertainty, charging your worth, and adapting to a modern world where all of your clients are expecting some use of tech. His experiences do truly highlight the challenges and rewards of stepping into entrepreneurship as a tradesperson. So if this episode resonated with you, let us know. Your feedback helps shape our content, and we'd love to hear what you think and what you'd like to hear next. So that wraps up another episode of the Handyman System podcast. I hope you found today's insights valuable. Remember, success isn't just about knowing the right tools, it's about taking action and building your business every single day. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with anyone you think might find it valuable. Until next time, keep building and keep improving.